What?
A witness says they saw someone on the docks just before the Armitage yacht blew up and took Guy Armitage along for the ride.
So now it's time to round up the usual suspects, then?
The witness gave us a description and a tentative identification. You.
And who was this far-sighted witness? Zeus again, or Mars or Venus? Who's it this time, Bo?
Alex Solano.
Oh, for a minute I thought this was serious. Alex.
Someone put you at the scene of the crime, Patrick. Now, I'd say that's pretty serious.
If I'd been there, yes, but I wasn't.
Patrick, do you recognize this?
That's my cap. What'd you find there?
Mind if I take a look around?
No, make yourself at home. We'll clear this up in just a few minutes. We weren't even in town.
Where were you?
We were camping. Or tried to, anyway. We just got back a little while ago.
Did you run into anybody while you were camping?
No. A couple of furry creatures, that's it.
Excuse me, do you know what these are?
No, I don't. I don't know what they are.
Mind if I hang on to this?
Sure, why not?
I was with him the whole time. I can vouch for him.
Uh-huh. Where exactly were you out there in the woods?
Just outside of Hazardville.
And you say you just came back a little while ago?
Just before noon.
And you left here?
Yesterday, before sunset.
Is there anyone else who can verify this?
Hey, Bo, you want to come here and take a look at this?
Ah, brother. Patrick, do you have any idea how this got here?
No, I don't know. No, I don't.
Tell you what this is. This is bad news, Patrick. We're not just talking about a boat blowing up anymore. We're talking about the yacht heard around the world. The national press, the British tabloids, they're all over town right now. They want a guilty face to put on the front page. So from now on, I think we ought to do this by the book, for your protection and for mine.
Whatever you say.
Andy, I want you to get down to the station, type up a search warrant. I'll get a judge to sign off on it, all right? I'm going to need you two to come downtown with me for formal questioning. All right?
No. Not without a lawyer.
Hey, sir.
Hey, Antonio.
Heard you were in the neighborhood. We got a problem.
What a surprise.
It's about Ernesto Soto.
Never heard of him.
Your bank's about to foreclose on the building he's lived in for close to 25 years.
Well, you tell him to go to the bank manager. Done.
Oh, we did. He said the new owner's policy is to put the screws to anyone that's late with a payment. And since you're the new owner, I thought I'd take it straight to the top.
I can't help you.
Look, it's not like you're losing money. Ernesto's no deadbeat. He works like a slave. He's just had a run of bad luck lately.
Haven't we all?
Hey, sir, he's in the diner right now. Can't you go in there and meet with him for a couple of minutes, get to know the man?
I like the way you look after your people. I admire that, Antonio. But I am so far out of the loop, there isn't anything I can do for Mr. Soto.
In other words, you don't care.
I care about what I do. That's strictly business, not handholding.
So what am I supposed to tell Mr. Soto?
You tell him to go back and hash it out with a loan officer. That's what that man is paid to do.
Carlotta, Antonio, I'm glad you're here.
What's up?
See the headline in the Sun?
No, we haven't seen anything. We haven't had an empty table since we opened this morning. Why? What's up? What's in it?
Asa Buchanan's recipe for disaster.
A Super Bowl for the waterfront?
No, not for the waterfront. For Asa Buchanan.
Well, maybe it will do some good for the neighborhood.
Ay, mami, por favor, ¿cómo tú puedes pensar así?
Come on, you know I'm only playing devil's advocate.
That's a very apropos term for what's going on here.
Well, you know, maybe there'll be jobs, like in construction.
Carlotta, Asa Buchanan has his own construction crews, and he's going to bring in his own men.
Yeah, you think Asa Buchanan cares about the people from this neighborhood who get up at 5:30 a.m. every single morning looking for day work?
Jobs in the malls, then?
There's going to be less jobs, not more. Small businesses around here are going to die. Asa Buchanan doesn't have to hire any of us, and he sure won't spend his money here.
Let me paint this picture for you. Atlantic City. Lots of glitz and glitter all around the waterfront. You go about a block inland, nothing but poverty.
Gosh, think of the traffic, the parking, the air pollution and the noise. Oh, my God, poor Angel Square.
It's going to take a lot more than a bank boycott and a credit union to stop this.
So what do you say we find somebody else to buy this property? Somebody that we can trust, someone with very deep pockets.
Somebody like Max or Ian.
You think anybody else?
So, I got to choose between Max Holden, who didn't think I was innocent and said so, or Asa Buchanan, who knew I was innocent and didn't say a word. It's some choice.
You have to make it... Oh. I think this might be a good place for us to take a little break. Got something for me?
Yeah, judges signed up on these search warrants for both the Garrett and the Mill House. The Mill House?
Yes. Patrick spends a lot of time there, so that falls into the scope of the investigation.
But I'm the target of the investigation.
Mm-hmm. Honey, would you explain to your client what's going on while I execute these warrants?
Sure, my dear. I know it sounds perfectly...
Oh, this is not good. This article in the Sun confirms everything we have been hearing. Asa wants the waterfront in a big way, and it's going to take big guns to stop him.
So you're going to ride in here 6 guns blazing and protect us little people? Are we more like the Indians? You'll break the treaty as soon as you get what you want.
Don't you Yanks have any other metaphors besides the Wild West?
Yank? No, that's something I don't hear that often.
Look, our offer is simple. You want to stop Asa Buchanan, and we have the resources to be able to help you to do it.
So I still don't hear a reason why I should want you in Angel Square instead of Buchanan.
Because we are sitting right here with our cards laid out in front of you. Where's Asa, huh? He's out there somewhere holding his cards close to his vest, ready to roll over this community. Now, that should tell you something.
Yeah, it tells me you're smarter than he is. You know this community can cause anyone trouble if they come in here without an invitation. So you figure you need my cooperation or my silence. But they're not for sale.
Look, Mr. Vega.
Antonio's fine.
Antonio, let me be blunt. The death of my father has made me a very wealthy man. Now, I could do this his way. Just whip out my checkbook and start writing zeros until Asa cries uncle. But I want to be a very different man than my father. I don't want to just take my money and make more money. There's really no point to that. I want to take the power that I have and do some good. Perhaps undo some of the bad that my father has done.
Gee, I wonder who's been chatting with your brother lately.
I haven't a clue.
So you want to offer this out of the goodness of your heart? Fool. You want something from me.
Yes, I do. I want your knowledge and your help. You know this neighborhood infinitely better than any one of us. So help us to claw the waterfront from the grasp of Asa Buchanan. Work with us. Help us build it up so it's both profitable to us and to Angel Square.
Well, you'll have to admit you never heard words like that from Mr. Buchanan.
Yeah, well, that's what they are. Words. So what else can you show me? I can't afford to.
All right. Can you trust Andrew?
Sure. But he saved my mother's life.
Well, then he's the solution.
Which is?
Bring him into this. Have him be in the meetings, read the documents, listen in on the phone calls. He can be the conscience of the operation.
I don't know if I like that.
In that case, I like it a lot.
Well, I guess that concludes my first piece of business as the head of Armitage Enterprises.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Who knows? Maybe with time you will come to trust us.
I don't know about that.
Well, at least you can keep an eye on him. Hey.
Hey, Andy. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Job just gets me sometimes. come in? Yeah.
Excuse me, please.
Well, I'll let you guys build a super mall, and I've got a diner to run.
Okay. Meeting adjourned?
Sometimes I just don't know what I'm doing as a cop.
You're doing good. If there were more cops like you, Angel Square could live with the LPD.
Right now, I just want to live with myself.
Yeah. Have a cup of real coffee. Not that stuff they serve you at the station house. I'll get you some flan, and maybe things won't look so bad, huh?
Right now, they couldn't look worse. I just spent the whole afternoon building a murder case against a friend.